So we'll be in communication, but yeah, I definitely need to beg. If I have to, I can always have desire will be parked by then.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to think
Grand Risings, everybody. Mm-hmm. No, it's showtime for me.
yeah, so I'm thinking Josiah by then. So I don't know. All right, I'll think about it. Hopefully you can get the stuff. You got a back part too and a back seat?
Yeah, I got a truck, a little Kia Soul.
You might be able to.
Yeah, our seats laid down.
You just let me know.
Okay. All right. Right. Grand Risings, everybody. We are live. We've been live. I just been on because we here for this Michael Collier event, and that was Malika, his production partner. Trying to figure out some stuff that's going on that we need to coordinate with, and so I'm still sitting here right here in the bed because so he went to a golf tournament in Kentucky. Disregard traffic signals, reckless driving. It's just amazing how they arrest men and women here in the world, in this country. How you see there is a vast difference of how they treat themselves and their counterparts versus us, and not that we. It's just amazing. Mayor Karen Bass, mayor of Los Angeles, man killed on metro bus, suspect in custody. This has been, yo, that's Angela. She's still asleep. She sleep hard. I'll be here though because I be sleeping. She sleep hard. We had a long day yesterday. It wore us both out. Y'all should have seen she was knocked out sleep in the car when I was coming here because we had an hour and we had a good hour and 10-minute ride back to the hotel from the Santa Monica yesterday. Now I'm looking at the news and they got this fool on the news who is running from the police. So they're talking about so So they had a UPS guy here in California. Yeah, that dog bit his butt. So he chased this guy. Well, he didn't chase him. He saw this young man. There was a UPS driver. It's going to be cool today, unfortunately, and it's going to be very cloudy. Santa Monica, they're looking at 60. You know, because they just had a pursuit, you all. Let me go over here because I know y'all probably saying, we hear we hear you. I already know that's what y'all said. But let me be the ones to tell you. So they had a pursuit today. I gotta turn this down. Shit, I heard that shit in my video last yesterday. I ain't like that background sound. So they had it whereas I'm gonna open this up and get a little light. So they had it where there we go. There we go. I look like I was in a dark place. So they had it where they were chasing this lady. I thought it was a man. It looked like a man. She had a tank shirt, t-top on. I mean a tank shirt. I mean a t-shirt tank top. That's what I was trying to say. She had a t-shirt tank top on, and they had him. It was just amazing the the stuff that's going on with this. I mean, right now, what's going on uh, is that they're looking at. Let me pull this up. They're looking at. I'm trying to find my video. Okay, here we go. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Say. All right. Hey y'all, hit the thumbs up for us, sister. Thank you. So what's going on is that they had. I just wanted to see that I look ashy. But I'm getting ready to get dressed after the show, and we got to get out of here because it's an hour and 45-minute ride to get back to there where we last night to the LA Venice Beach Santa Monica area. They had a woman who was like I was telling you, she was in a t-shirt tank top, and we thought it was a man. Me and Angela, because Angela woke up for the moment of the news just this morning, and we was both watching the chase. She the one who told me they pursuing this lady, pursuing somebody they on the chase. Then the people, you heard the newscasters kept talking about she. So when this fool, the police ran into her, tried to curb her out. You know how you try to drive a car and try to make try to overpower another vehicle and make them steer somewhere else, and you try to drive into. So the police did that 3-4 cars. Oh, she didn't tow up about 5 police cars. She did tow up 2 regular cars, one 18-wheeler truck she ran directly into. It was just amazing. I'm sitting here watching this crap, right? And as I watch it, it is just amazing. Amazing. Okay, RSVP. So we've got a lot of people. Okay, so we got a lot of people. Okay, Andrea will be coming on this morning. By the way, we will be meditating. Only thing about it, I will not have a lot of time this morning. So I let her know, hey Andrea, if you can, please come on early. Okay, let me see something. Give me a minute, you guys. Give me a minute, you guys. I got a call coming in. Give me a second. Hello. Bye-bye. So we got a lot going on. That would be great. Let me get this message to Andrea because I'm waiting. I really want that would be great because I have this event I am working here. Michael Collier. It's today and I have lots to get done before noon. Okay, so I just sent that. I let her know if she can please come on. That would be great because I have this event I'm working for it, working here for Michael Collier, and it's today, and I have lots to get done before noon. I got a lot of stuff to do, but here's the killer part. Y'all know California will tell you, oh, it's only 14 miles away. Hold on. Let me be the one to tell you. When anything tells you in California is 14, 10, or 8 miles away, you are not getting ready to get there in 8 to 10 minutes. You are not getting ready to get into any damn place in California. And you know how it's a mile a minute? You know how every state you go to is like a mile a minute? Well, not here. Unfortunately, it is not a mile a minute, a one for one. uh-uh. If you got 14 miles to go, you won't get there in 15 to 17 minutes, 14 to 17 minutes. You might get there in an hour. Huh? What you say, Ashley? They lied. They never told you that. They never told you that you. The geographics lie. Anywhere else you can get there. Anywhere else you can get there. In California, that's not the case. She said geographics lie. No, geographics didn't lie either. I ain't gonna lie. What it is that people don't know that when you're in the mountains, it takes a lot longer time to get to where you're trying to go than when you're not. California is so vastly large and spread out that each town, even if it's right next to the next town, is still gonna take you about 30 to 40 minutes to get there. I can't do that. It took, listen, how long of a ride was it? 28 minutes. It took us an hour to about an hour and 15 minutes to get there. A 20-mile, 28-mile, 32-mile ride. Took us about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half to get there. So when you're traveling, don't get it twisted. Everybody's state ain't a mile a minute. Now, and then you sit in traffic. And then a lot of them don't know how to drive. They really don't. They just fly down the street. Shoo, shoo, shoo. They don't be paying attention to nothing. But they cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone in their hand. And everybody flying down the highway. Well, this morning, the lady flying down the highway in a white van ran into an 18-wheeler truck, another smaller SUV, and a car. And a police car, about 3 or 4 of them. Oh, she was getting down for her crown this morning. So the police did a chase from Santa Monica. And that's where I got to go. So I said, oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Whoa. 405. So I just thought I'd let Malika know. I just let her know there's a mess on the 405 after the police chase this morning, in case she's not aware, in case she wasn't paying attention to the news, because we busy as all get out. And in case she wasn't paying attention to the news, I just let her know. So be prepared this morning, you all. I am here. I wasn't expecting to be here. I thought I was gonna have to be gone early this morning. And if I would have, I definitely would have got here last night early. But just so you all know, be prepared. because I was letting her know to be prepared for anything that could go down. Not you all, but for Malik and all, anybody that's here working on the team and dealing with the King of Venice speech. Michael Collier's The King of Venice Beach uh, performance today. If anybody that she knows is anywhere around there, she needs to inform them, because I don't know the areas like that no more. I used to know the areas. I have, I ain't lived in California in years. And it leaves you when you're not here, especially California, because it's so large. You really need to know the cities and the towns that are close to it, within close proximity of each other, as well as those cities and towns, and what side of what side of town they're on. Like, is this on the east? Is this east of LA, or is this south of LA, or is this west of LA? Since LA is almost like the central part of California, the well-known part of California, let's put it that way. But to me, I think the valley, San Bernardino Valley and all, are more central to California than LA. And LA is big. Don't get me wrong. The LA County is huge. LA County area is huge. Everybody's city is not as big as you think it is when you looking at it. So when you see it on a map or something, but when you go into San Bernardino County is huge. It's huge. And I think compared to LA, me just from looking at it, compared to LA, it's a lot. I think it's bigger than LA. I think it's bigger than LA, but LA encompasses all the other cities. So that's the only thing. LA encompasses all these other cities, which makes it seem so large, because it's all the county. San Bernardino encompasses all the cities too, and it's all the counties, but LA County is a large county. San Bernardino County is a large county too. But when you look at the vastness of San Bernardino, it's more spacious. It's like spacey, like it's weird to explain. No, California big. It's way big. And it's big just like Texas and all the rest of it. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Bonnie, Boop, Boop. Hey, Divine Design. And so California is really big. And Texas is big too. But California take the cake. Okay. California take the cake. Okay. Everybody, I know one thing. Colorado was the very state to incorporate marijuana, and California was totally against. Oh, hey, Turk. California was totally against it. But not California is probably. Colorado got a dispensary 2 within the same block, sometimes 3 within the same block. They don't have it where it's, if it's a dispensary right here, you can't open a dispensary within 300 feet or a quarter or 8 within the same block. They, like Chicago, they won't let you open up a dispensary within the same block radius. No, they don't let you. It's like they don't let you have that competition like that. But in Colorado, big time competition. Here, big time competition. We done seen dispensaries everywhere. They got more dispensaries than they do grocery stores. How does that happen? When you know you're going to be high and you're going to have a munch. You ain't got no damn where to go to get no food. Because they got more dispensaries, but to another dispensary to get some gummies or something. It's crazy. It's crazy. They got way more dispensaries than they got grocery stores. Sitting in the doctor's office waiting to be seen. Oh, good. 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 Well, yes, guess what, y'all? Andrea is here. We finna bring her on because y'all already know my morning is tight right now. I'll be leaving up out of here directly after this show. Driving that hour and something back into LA, Santa Monica. So to God be the glory. Let's bring her on and let's get this party started. said, okay, we gonna bring Andrea on and start this show the way it's supposed to be started. And we back just like that. Grand rises to you, Andrea.
Good morning.
Good morning. Boy, I tell you, my morning already started with watching a police chase. Then I started worrying, is this going to affect my drive and back into Santa Monica? Because this woman was doing some stuff. She got the whole 405 freeway locked down. No, what is this?
Wow.
Northbound lane? Yeah, she got the whole 405 northbound lane locked down. Oh,
That's
she
the
did
freeway.
crazy.
That's the freeway O.J. Simpson was chased on.
Yeah.
405.
Wait, the 405 is a hot freeway.
Hot freeway, yeah. Popular. It's a Y. It's like the 285 in Atlanta, and probably I don't know which one is there in Chicago, the 40 or something in Chicago that's really, really super wide, and it goes around the circle. It's like a loop.
Right.
So 405 is a loop, but it goes to San Diego and LA. I mean, San Diego, Malibu, and all those wonderful places.
Yeah,
but it's a
405 is a loop. It's a loop highway freeway, y'all.
Right.
But it's the one of their largest freeways here in California.
Exactly.
Outside of Highway 1, which is not a wide freeway, a highway, it's a 2-lane highway going back and forth, north and south in California. And that's right along the coastal line. So you get to watch the water as you drive, all the beautiful ocean as you drive along Highway 1. But 405 connects you to all other towns and counties throughout the state of California. 405 is pretty huge. And then it spurts off into San Bernardino and all kind of stuff. So it's a big highway. And like she said, that's the highway that O.J. Simpson was going on. It's the highway that this woman was on.
Yeah. And LA, all of LA's highways are very busy. I mean, there's so much traffic. It's like throughout the day. You'll be in traffic unless you give yourself enough time.
Yeah, you got to give yourself enough time here. Don't think, I ain't got like going to the airport from here, Lancaster, California. That's a good hour and 20 minutes away, an hour and 30 minutes away. So leaving here and your flight takes off at 2. I highly wouldn't say, because this is an hour and a half away. So and my flight takes off at 2. So, and I should be at the airport an hour before, by 1 at least. So let me be the one to tell y'all. Don't waste your energy thinking that you're going to get through. You better leave at about 10 o'clock to give yourself time to get there, because you don't know what can happen. They could be rerouting traffic. And if they do, it could be a 1 to 2 lane road like they did last night. They rerouted traffic. So, me and if it weren't for Angela, I got Angela Mean. We're together. Me and Angela Means are together. If it weren't for Angela saying Neela, because she could see around the truck. I couldn't see her on that side, the passenger side around the truck. She said, Neela, they're taking this down in 1 lane. Last night, like, what? So what initially started out as an hour of us getting home turned into an hour and 24 minutes of us getting home. So that's how things happen here in California. And that's how vast of a state California is. And constant traffic.
That's true. It is. But you know what? It's a beautiful place. I think California is so wide and so big that when you do travel the interstate, you see the mountains, you see the hills, you see the valleys. Yeah. It's just beautiful.
It is.
It's just so huge. And if you look at a map and you see all the different interstates, because we lived there right before COVID. We were there and we were driving from San Francisco to Los Angeles, and we lived in Palmdale. So it was really, really a nice way to travel, and we did it by car. So
you're right. I'm right out here in Lancaster, Palmdale.
Yeah, right out there. You sure are, and that's where we were. Yeah.
Wow.
When you said Lancaster, I'm like, that's not far from Palm Beach. I mean, yeah, from Palmdale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Actually, it's the next town over.
Yeah,
They like this.
it is. It sure is. You know what I used to do? I used to drive my car to the airport when I came to Atlanta, but I realized the bus from Palmdale was a lot less to travel to get a bus to. No, I would rent a car. That's what I did. I would rent a car in LA. No, I would take the bus to the airport, go to Atlanta, come back and just rent a car and have a rent a car to transport me because the bus was like 50, 80, 60, $80 to travel from the Palmdale to
Wow.
the airport. So I try to make it easy. And then if you're on the bus goes into the lane, the express lane,
Yep.
you avoid a lot of traffic.
Yep.
So I try to make it easy, but it's a lot of traffic when you travel. But
Oh,
on
it's
that
a lot
bus,
of traffic, especially going to LAX, Los Angeles
yeah,
Airport,
yeah,
because, like she said, the bus gets on the. It gets what they call the shoulder in Illinois. That's what they would call the shoulder, where if something happened to your car or truck or whatever, you'd be able to pull over and fix it like a flat tire or something while you're on the highway. But here, their shoulder is not
it's
just for
express.
emergency; it's
It's
for
express.
buses to travel
Yeah,
past the vehicles, the
right,
traffic.
right. That's
Yeah.
their carpool lane. You
Yeah,
know,
it's their
this
carpool lane.
yeah,
Actually, the carpool lane is the lane, but there's another lane outside
it's an
of that,
express lane.
which is the bus lane only. You
Mm,
know, I bet you better not get in that lane, and you ain't an emergency vehicle or a
oh,
city operated vehicle like a bus or police or a tow truck or something. You better not get in that lane, because baby, if chips see you, they still got chips, y'all. Okay, they
dude.
still got chips. They got plenty of police on motorbikes out here. Okay, and they got nice trucks and cars. I just want y'all to know they gonna catch you, because they got some good old fast vehicles here. Because they caught this fool this morning going up the 405 freeway. So, yeah, this lady, she either was on drugs and alcohol or mental imbalance or all of the above. Um,
Yeah.
but I do notice, and I started out the show and I said, it is a major difference how they handle them versus us. And I kid you not, if that was a Black woman, she would not have been taken as softly as this woman was. I kid you not. Or a Black man for that matter. It don't matter. Y'all seen it. Rodney King, prime example. You ain't never seen nobody else get beat down like you seen Rodney King got beat down on national television.
Well,
Just
I think they're
because.
more careful. I think they're more mindful now because the police
Yeah.
officers are going to prison and they just don't want to go to prison. I mean, you got a lot of folks that do not like police officers.
You
And
see that?
so, yeah, that
You see
camera
that on
does
cameras?
exactly. So they
So
don't want to do it. They don't. And it's good that they've gotten their lessons and they're not like, they've not stopped. Of course, they want to accuse you and especially our men, they get paid for every man, every person in prison. So they target a lot of blacks, especially the young ones. And so we have to be mindful and careful, regardless of how they treat us. They get behind the doors and they write those things down on paper. So now that's their way of getting you. They write so many things on paper. Oh, this person spoke out of hand. This person's violated this rule. I mean, they put down so much stuff. And then the worst part about it, they can't communicate the reason to the judge, and the judge accepts it anyway.
yeah,
It's just that bad.
she's right.
It's just that bad.
Well, life goes on.
And we
We
have a
gonna do that.
spirit that is all powerful
Yeah.
and will not allow any danger to come as long as we keep our minds stayed on God. Let that word abide in you as you meditate throughout the day and knowing that God is the only power. God is right here and now, and God knows everything. So I do not have to be bothered with what's going on because it will not affect me. Be aware, but don't be in it. I'm in
That's
this
it.
world, but not of it. And that is the way we have to look at it.
That
Is
is so
don't
true.
yeah, because we're all victims of the world of
Mhm.
the universal consciousness, but the universal consciousness is not the spiritual consciousness. Well, I'm talking about the man-made consciousness. They're spilling out all these negativities towards us, and because we're not guarding our minds against it, and especially our children's mind, is becoming embedded in the minds. Like I had mentioned, to someone about, it's nothing. I'm not prejudiced, and white people are white people, black are black, but white people, the adults, the white adults today in their 40s and 50s, their grandparents, great grandparents were slave owners. It's not that far away.
Mm-mm.
They embedded in their consciousness, and the ones that today, the DNA in them is still trying, they're still thinking they're superior. They don't even realize it because they react to a black person the same way they did in slavery.
Yeah.
Most of them, that's why the nigger word still exists, because it's in their DNA, it's embedded in their minds, and they have no idea. But when something comes up, it shows up. So
Yeah.
we have to be mindful that that person, just because they're friends of mine or whatever, but if something hit the fan and really causes a conflict, it's going to pop up because it's in them. So we have to be mindful that that's who they are and they still have it in them. So these white cops are constantly being trained along with blacks, but the whites are constantly being trained that that's a nigger. Don't forget. And so,
Yeah.
therefore, they're looking at it from that perspective and not
Mhm.
from the perspective that we are people with souls. We
Yeah.
are children of God. We have
Yeah.
life. We have a family.
Yeah.
You know?
We have human. We are human just like you are. We
Yes.
pee, poop, cry, get mad, angry, curse, yell, kick, scream,
And,
laugh.
right. And
Like
another thing is,
everybody.
yeah, another thing is embedded in them. They took our families away. So
Right.
when the police grabs a black man, he ain't got no family. He's just out here on the streets. No idea, no care about the family, the
Yeah.
connection, which hurts the most.
Hmm.
So their program, and our people have to realize that this is what's out there. It still exists. So we have to be
Greatly,
careful. Yeah.
greatly exist.
Hmm.
It's still great. Let me tell you how greatly it exists, and we can get started.
Hmm.
It exists so greatly that I was sitting in my vehicle. I'm in a, open parking area,
Hmm.
just open vast, and you can drive through to get to different stores and stuff. You know those open malls like that.
Right.
I'm driving through a parking structure facility, not facility, but open, flat,
No,
open
right.
parking area lot, and all these little stores and all these businesses. And so I turned into the wrong light. I should have went across the light and went into the next light of the businesses that was there. I was looking for something.
Hmm.
Mind you, I pulled over and I started looking at something, and all of a sudden I got a call. So I took the call and I just sat there in my car with the car running and in park, and I was taking a call, but I was pulled way over where I wouldn't block any passageway or anything. Mind you, I sat there so long, a white girl walked past me, and she looked and saw me in the car. She probably heard me because I was on my car phone. You know how the phone connects to your radio. So she probably heard the noise, coming out the car. So, but I ain't bothering her and all that. I'm in my car. My windows are up, and there's a crack in each window. Just a crack. I ain't bothering her now. Remember this. I ain't bothering her. I had pulled over before she even got to that spot. Mind you, she looked over, saw me. Next thing you know, she looked again. Next thing you know, the police was coming.
She called them.
She
That's it.
called the police.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my car, minding my damn business, and she called the police. Oh,
It's in
somebody black sitting in the car.
their DNA. Yes,
And
indeed.
guess what? The police officer had to stop me, rolled up beside alongside my car. Is there a problem? I said, not that I know of. And so he looked, um, so what's going on? I'm
Whoa.
sitting here in my car on a phone call. Is there something wrong? And he said, I just got a call that somebody was just suspiciously sitting behind this. I said, I'm not suspiciously sitting anywhere, officer. I'm sitting in my car, broad daylight, in the open, cars going past me back and forth. How suspicious could that be? He said,
Exactly.
well, we just got a car. Yeah, well, and what's up? What's going on? I said, a phone call. Like a phone call. That's what's going on. But I'm sorry. Right now, there's something going on that I really need to take care of. Have a great day, though, sir. There's nothing suspicious going on. Have a great day. And I rolled my damn window up on him,
Yeah.
and I kept talking on my phone because
Do it.
there's no probable cause for nothing.
Nope.
Okay, I'm sitting in broad daylight, open area, you can't help but see me in a bright silver gray car.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying? It's sunshine beaming in my window. It's shining right on me. You know, it
Well,
just amazes me the the bullshit that we conjure up to try to
hey,
get someone else in trouble. And you know, and then the bullshit that the police come to you with when
right.
you black over some old crate. Oh, you fit the description. You remember? You know, I remember. I never forget one time a police officer stopped me and told me I fit the description. I said, "Description of what?
I'm a
Of
black woman.
a black woman walking down the street? What
Yeah.
description could you possibly have of me, sir?"
They're
And he said,
profiling. They were profiling you.
"Yeah, profiling me. That's it in Chicago."
But you
Um,
know what they say about if you want the police to come? First of all, the song that came out that says 911 is a joke in your town, they're pertaining to our town. And they say if you want the police to come right away, two things you need to do. Say it's a fire or say it's a black person. And
say it's
they're
a fire or say it's a girl. You scared the hell out of me. I'm like,
a black
I'm looking
person,
in my I forgot you was back there. I'm thinking you over here.
a black person with a gun, they're gonna come at us. Because they don't care. If you say a white person with a gun or anything of that nature, they take their time. But if you
Right.
say, and then especially if you don't say anything about a gun, because if you just say two black people are fighting, two black people are arguing, they take their time. But when you talk
Let
about a
them argue
gun,
and kill each
talk
other.
about a fire, so it's a
It's
trip. But
sad.
that's what, but that's the world. That is the way of the world, and we know
It
that. And
is.
that's why it's important for us to focus on this, the power and the only power, and be mindful that as long as we're in this world, we have to walk in the word and let that word abide in us. And the simple words are whatever scripture that you understand that is the nature of God, and you meditate on that. You ask for guidance and information and knowledge, and then more and more of the wisdom will come to you pertaining to that one scripture. Like if we know that I have come that you might have life and have life more abundantly, it can't be a man that has come because the man is gone. But the I that has come is the I that is within me, that I entertain, that I visit in within my meditations. So I know the I in me has come to give me life and to give me life more abundantly as I connect with the I. My teacher says, if you want God to be in your world, then you have to communicate with God.
Yep.
If you truly want to, you need to find time to sit down in the silence and communicate with God. Otherwise, we're just talking. We're just lip talking. And that's why meditation and prayer is so important, because we can talk all we want, but if we really want God to be active in our lives, we have to get on our knees, you know, um, saying, saying on our knees, but we have to really get down and get to the prayer and the meditation, which is where we are now in the midst of all the people that are listening to you and watching you and listening here. These are the ones that have been interested in learning how to really get on our knees and pray the right way. Because if prayer was truly answered, there wouldn't be any wars. There wouldn't be any prejudice. There wouldn't be any disharmony in this world. Because people have been praying for harmony, but it's verbal prayer
Yeah.
for peace. When there's war, Israel is fighting, Pakistan is fighting. Why? And they're fighting over the religion.
Yeah.
Why? And they're praying for peace. All the synagogues, all the churches are praying for peace, but there's none. And the war has been going on for ages
For
because they're
ages.
praying. Yeah, they're doing just lip
Nothing
service,
new. Yep.
nothing new. And people are getting killed. Young people are dying because they think they can go and make a difference, but they end up dying before they make a difference.
Yep. Yep.
And
Oh,
so
Angela, let me
we
see
we just have to understand it's
something.
not about me and you, it's about God's will and connecting with that inner spirit daily before we walk out the door. As soon as we wake up,
Yeah.
focus on the fact that, I gotta connect. I used to
Mm.
always say that I have to connect with the inner spirit, just like we connected on this on Zoom. I mean on StreamYard. This is a connection.
Yep.
We are connected. And that is what makes this show the show that you wanted this morning, because you have a guest and your guest connected with you. And the
Yep.
same
That's
thing,
it.
if I want to connect with God, I have got to do what I need to do. And verbally, it doesn't work.
Nope.
It just doesn't. Knowing the truth verbally doesn't work. Understanding the truth truth can help you understand the nature of God, but you still have to connect with that understanding as well. So anyway, we want to move forward, right? You ready for your meditation? I know you
Yes,
said you
let's get it started because I got to get out of here. This damn
right.
road ain't no joke. Whoa, that
Mhm.
drive, that road ain't no joke, y'all. For real, for real. We took Angela told me last night she was leaving Santa Monica. She said, we probably need to go a little earlier from what's your name? Well, let's see if we can take the highway. I had on a 2-lane highway where
Mhm.
it was nothing but a cliff.
I went there.
We
I've
was
done
going
that.
down going into Palmdale,
Yep.
Lancaster. You know that 2-lane right. And she was like, whoa. I was like, hey, look at the valley. Look over there. I pulled over so she could get out and see just the depth of where we were, how high we were. And
Girl,
so
I
look
was,
out there. Look it down way. Don't
it
get
can
too
be
close.
scary.
I told her, don't get too close because I don't know if the damn dirt gonna hold up. You never know if it's gonna crumble. Yeah,
I
for
I
real.
went
I'm just
on
keeping
that
it
same
real.
road. Yeah. On that,
Hey,
it's
don't
a
ever get
winding
that
road.
close to the edge of nothing, people. Don't
It's
ever, because
winding.
first of all, you don't know if that dirt is going to crumble underneath you or not. You don't know how old, how long, and how much weight that dirt is sustained and held all them years. Now, when you step on it, it's ready to crumble. I mean, you just never don't take it for granted. That's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah.
take life for granted and all the beauty around you. Just take in the beauty, but don't step on the edge. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a serious road. It
Right.
is.
So let's get started. I set my clock for 10 minutes so that we can.
Okay. Okay, great.
All
Um,
right. We're going to have 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
all right, so we'll just go into our meditation. Let's focus on understanding. And I know I come with understanding and knowledge, but the greatest gift we can get is understanding the nature of God. The nature of God is total peace and harmony, abundance, life, life more abundantly, joy, pleasure. That is the nature of God. And the greatest gift God has given us was the ability to give, and because the Spirit gave itself to us. So if you want to meditate on a specific thing, that's fine, but I want to be able to interpret these scriptures and understand what it means, what the nature of God, what do you mean when you say you've come that I may have life and have life more abundantly? Give me wisdom, shine some light on that scripture, because my life is not as abundant as it should be, or as I believe it could be. What am I missing? What do I need to do to make my life more abundantly? Or do I need to focus totally on your word and live by the word and carry it with me with everything I do? For instance, when I go to work, I go to my office, and before I go to my office, I need to say, God, my clients come to me through me by the grace of God, by your grace. I give thanks. When my clients come in, they are blessed, they are helped, they are happy, and they feel terrific. And I give thanks. They come to me continuously, they multiply one by one, and I give thanks. That is an abundant life for my business. So, whatever business you have, give thanks for your clients, for your customers, for whatever it is that you're making a living at, and see that as life more abundantly. Now, close your eyes, use your vision, use your imagination, and ponder upon the fact that my clients are blessed, my customers are blessed, I am blessed. Speak, God. Thank you for allowing me to bless others as I am blessed. Because I know now that the Spirit of God in me has come that I may have life and to have it more abundantly. Shine a light, give me wisdom on exactly what else I need to do outside of giving thanks. Now keep your mind clear the thoughts as you pass through your visions and say your affirmations. Speak, God, give me knowledge on life more abundantly. And then don't entertain the thoughts. Let them go and just listen to the inner spirit. It's a deep silence. It's like a darkness within, but it's like the solar system, the galaxy. You see all the beautiful stars out in the galaxy. It's dark, but it's a lot happening in the galaxy. The same thing is within you. The whole universe is within you. So if it appears to be dark, it's not dark, but you go in that spot and you only see the darkness, but in the darkness within you is the presence of God. And now let's listen to that presence speak or feel the presence.
I had all kinds of visions in my head. I
Mm-hmm.
had all kinds. I had a moment of dark where everything was dark, not so completely dark, but like dark and a little light. But
Mm-hmm.
then I had a bright light that came into my like it's just like,
Right.
and I'm sitting in front of the window, but that not the bright light I'm talking about. I'm talking
Right.
about with my eyes closed, there was a bright light, like a illuminating light that
Hmm.
that like that real bright.
Right. Yeah.
And
It's so many experiences you can have, and light and certain visions and certain things can make a difference, and they can mean something to you. So maybe later on throughout the day, it will shine a light on something that make you that you will become aware of. Wow, that is why I saw that light. You
hmm
know, because they
hmm
do have meanings. But as long as you take some time out throughout the day and pause, for a few minutes to connect with the inner light that you saw,
yeah,
you will, you definitely will see more and get more inspiration from the spirit within, and you know, be led and guided. The goal is to get that, to know that no matter what goes on, God has come that we may have life and have it more abundantly. Abundantly. That's why the trees are always multiplying leaves. You
Tracy
know,
just said me too. She had the same thing.
great.
The
See, wow.
lights where there's a vision of darkness with just a little light, like just
Mhm.
a little light, and then
Right.
there's this bright light that came into, and it just
It's
illuminated things, which made it was like nothing was there. It was just clear. I'm like just the light.
like the emptiness, but the light was there because you can, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
you want to experience. That emptiness, that a light or a darkness, that means nothing is filling the space but the
right.
spirit.
That
That's
was it.
That's what we have. Yeah, that's what I experience all the time. That's what you want. Yeah, because otherwise we're thinking, we're using our own visions, and we're not connecting. But that is what we want. We want to be in that darkness. Remember, I said that it may appear to be dark, but there's light. It's almost like the galaxy. There's light. You have all of those stars up there shining.
Right.
It's in the midst of all the darkness as well.
Yeah.
That is
And
what we experience.
And Linda said, great meditation, learning more and more. Lots of things kept popping in and out. I saw only darkness.
That's cool. That's
Yep.
what we, yeah, I love it. I love it. That's what I long for, is to be able to sit in this darkness, which means I have nothing else there but God. Nothing can interfere with my connection.
Right.
Because other than that, you got pictures, you have visions, we don't want those things in our meditation. Not really, unless it comes from out of the darkness into our consciousness without effort.
Yeah.
That's what we want. So
Right.
good, 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 good. Okay. So until next week, let's keep doing
Until
it.
next week, y'all. So
Yeah.
everybody, I want you to get Andrea. Thank you so much for
Oh,
coming
well,
on early because I got to get out of here this morning. You
no.
know the drive I got to take, so I got to get out of here. And we're right here next to Palmdale.
Yeah.
Where
You're a
Michael's
little further than Palmdale.
Yeah,
That
that's where
is.
Michael's out of, is Palmdale. And
Oh,
so, right. So, yeah, we're
okay.
here after all of this. And then the after party is going to be at the house. And so, this evening. And so, tonight, rather. And so, it's going to be beautiful. I just
It is.
can't wait. I can't wait. And then I'm here a whole day tomorrow. So, Angela and I are going to go kick it at the beach. If it ain't too cold, even if it's cool, we're going to go kick it to the beach. We're going to go either Venice Beach or Huntington Beach, or one of them beaches over there, because we
Right.
got our beach wear.
Good. Go and have fun. It's so much. You see.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yes.
know. I was here for 13 years. I
Good.
know California. It's a lot to do in California. You ain't gonna get bored. That's for sure. And the highway stay busy all night long. So you ain't gonna get bored. They not sleepers here. Like they in some states. They not sleepers here. They wide awake all through the night.
Yes, it's something. But anyway, okay, I love you. Have a good time.
Thank
I'm glad
you.
you're enjoying yourself, and we'll
And
see.
keep
I'll
us in
see you.
prayer. Keep us in prayer that
I
Michael gets this video, gets this documentary. So
oh,
that HBO, BET, one of them take him up on this documentary.
oh, that's yes, of
Keep
course, of
us in
course.
prayer.
Thank you for sharing that. I will. I love you. I have a good time. Okay.
Thank you.
Next
I
week, I
see you.
salute
You
all
have a great weekend.
brothers. I will.
All right. Everybody, don't forget to reach back and give back. Somebody out there needs your smile. Somebody needs some kind words from you. Somebody might need a bag of chips, a bottle of water, or just an ear to hear. Whatever the Spirit has placed on your heart, by all means, follow your spirit guide. Another thing I want you guys to know is that God loves you. God loves me. God loves everybody, including my Lacey under B. Patty White, give your God some praise, because God has kept us going all of these days. And in that order. And I had some things hit me yesterday, and all the stuff that was going on. It was just amazing, some of the things that were coming up. But I want you all to go in peace today. I want you to make somebody's day. Make your own day first before you can make anybody else's day. Because if you're not made right, you can't make nobody else right. Another thing I want you guys to know. Yeah, I am, Linda. I was in Vegas just for a few hours, for an hour the other day when I first got here. I had a connecting flight. Another thing I want you guys to know that love, peace, soul, and head grease. If your scalp is itching, please wash with before you condition and wash as much as you can to get all of whatever's going on out of your antenna space so that you can receive all the messages that God has for you. And in that order, for real. I'm smiling and laughing, but I'm serious as well. So I want you guys to enjoy your weekend this weekend. Happy birthday, anniversary, work anniversary, retirement, whatever it is you guys are dealing with. Happy, and enjoy your weekend. I am going to be busy today. I'm gonna hit that shower and bam, 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 and I'm out of here. So till next week, Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on what? In My Element with who? Blase Skippy. And y'all already know my time zone ain't Central Standard Time, but y'all know at 8 o'clock my show starts Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. It starts 7 o'clock Mountain or 6 o'clock Pacific. So I see you guys Monday morning. Be there or what? Be square. Peace out, everybody. Hey, Leslie. I have moved in the back. You have? Oh, good, Linda. Good. I'm okay. So is the house sold? Did you sell the house? Or do you still are you keeping the house? So that's a good thing, girl. So, okay. Now okay. All right, cool. So everybody, I got to get out of here. To God be the glory. I'll see you guys Monday morning. Peace on earth to everybody. Enjoy your weekend. I know I'm enjoying that. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, everybody. To God be the glory. Oh, did y'all hear that? I'll see y'all later. Bye.